Go.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I'm excited. Football season is here. I am ready. I've been wanting this ever since the football season was done last year. I mean, think about it. We got fantasy football. We have the angst of who's going here, who's going there. How's this person going to do? How's that person going to do? We have so many things that, to talk about and all types of different debacle, so to speak, or meltdowns to go through. Think about the whole Antonio Brown situation that happened in Oakland. For me, looking at that, you kind of wonder what is going on in the mind of Antonio Brown. You've seen somebody that left, got more money from Pittsburgh, basically is in a good situation. Well, not as good as they was in Pittsburgh because we know him and Ben Roethlisberger were on an amazing path to do something special. Having a young quarterback like Derek Carr, being able to be that leader or that guy, so to speak, if he has that ego type thing, this would be a great situation. He's the main guy. You don't have to worry about a Juju Smith-Schuster or any type of distraction on his part, so to speak, with his egotistical tendencies. Then you go from there to basically sabotaging himself each and every time. Went from the helmet, his frostbitten feet, not wanting to cooperate, not being as engaged in meetings, to having a fight with the actual GM. Come on now, what is going on with Antonio Brown? Does anybody know? Does anybody want to? Try to be like, hey, what are you doing? People around the league, sometimes want to, due to, I think, the nature and the character of his player, people around the league want to kind of maybe condone this type of behavior. Oh, you're a mastermind, you're this and that. Oh, you just, you get your paper, you get what you want. But at the same time, just as, we get up, we have regulations, we go to work every day, we have things, there's things to abide by. And you're being blessed and fortunate enough to play this game, to utilize your talents, and to be that man that you're supposed to be. Not only just a man on the field, but that role model outside of football itself, because people are looking at you, people are watching you. You have the opportunity to use this platform to become what a man should be like, not only on the field but off the field. He has a family himself. You think about his wife, well, not his wife, but his girlfriend, and his children. Growing up and seeing this type of behavior. Of course, he's a young man himself. He's 31, I believe, years old. He's still in the prime of his career. But there comes a point in time where you have to have accountability for your actions and not have the narcissist type nature. You have to grow up. You have to grow up. For me to see what he's done in Oakland only shows what can he be like in future teams. Speaking of that, as a Steeler fan, this is a tough situation for me. Him becoming a New England Patriot. Same thing that James Harrison did. It didn't go so well for him though. I mean, he didn't get the championship ring that year. But for me, I'm thinking, was this a plan of his? Was this something that he wanted to do? Was it just him or was it someone else? Think about it. You have Von Miller talking about mastermind. He's talking on social media and just saying something like that. It's not a mastermind situation where you're blackballing yourself in a way. You go from a great organization with the Pittsburgh Steelers. You were set. You have a championship caliber team, more than any other, so to speak. I know, we haven't been to the big dance. We haven't been there in a while. But you go from a contending team to a subpar, somewhat kind of contention, maybe playoff in the next couple of years. That's a building team. To now, the super team. Somewhat, they're calling it the KD of NFL. He's just like, oh, you can't beat him, join him. So yet you're building up to a super team, not a team that has character issues too, because the whole Spygate, the Flakegate, Tom Brady being shady. I still think the man's shady, but hey, it's neither here nor there. Let me not get too opinionated, but his reasoning and his way only makes me think, is this to get back at Pittsburgh? Being able to, in the playoffs, so to speak, because I definitely believe we'll be in the playoffs, but to have that Pittsburgh Steelers, New England Patriot type game again and on that caliber, what better way for him to be out? Let me go out here, get my stats. Let me go out here and show them, oh, it was a mistake that let me go. It was a mistake to let me leave or whatever. How dare you? I'm going to show you. And I'm going to do it by facing Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. See, to me, and even with the Patriots organization, them taking a chance on this just shows me of any and every way to get that competitive advantage over the other opponent. If it means taking that other player, so to speak, and shoving it kind of like in your face, meaning like, hey, we're taking this guy, we're going to utilize him, let's see what he knows. You know what I mean? This is not to me, this is character issues to me. To me, this isn't replicable. To me, this is kind of like, I'm here to get back at you. It's like where you are in a relationship with someone and then you break up with them. And then like you always are constantly seeing what they're doing. But at the same time, you want to do anything and everything you can to kind of make your presence known, to kind of be there, to kind of, hey, what's going on? I'm here. Or to do little digs or jabs. This is the same thing. I feel like he can't let go. He can't let go of Pittsburgh. He can't let go of, his self-fulfilling, egotistical, I don't know what it is. Yeah, it's like I don't even want to even delve into the mindset of that man. But at the same time, football season in general is something I'm most looking forward to. And with this being said, I still think we're going to be good. I still think that we got rid of the problems that could possibly be detrimental to our team. I feel like all that noise and all that hype won't mean anything. As Coach Drake said, who recently passed away, wide receivers coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers, one of the things he said was to shut out the noise, and I believe they're doing that just as that. They're not being out there on social media. They're not gloating about things. They're not, doing any type of underhanded innuendos or whatever you want to speak. I feel like they're not, commenting on people's posts or anything. I feel like they don't care about the whole Antonio Brown thing. They don't care if he's a New England Patriot. It's all more of a proof type thing to prove that we can contend and we can beat you no matter, even if you do have Antonio Brown as your secret weapon, so to speak. I'm excited. I'm excited for tonight. One of the biggest reasons why I'm excited for tonight is this is the proving factor. This will separate the men from the boys. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers be able to beat the New England Patriots in Foxborough, something they haven't been able to do? They've been able to do it on their home turf. And the one year where that Jesse James call, of course, we basically had that game won, and we did win. So I'm counting that. But now it's a chance to show, will Juju be able to contend with the double coverage? Will Juju be able to contend and shut all the noise and people saying, oh, is he this true number one? Which is, I believe he is. He was a number one in general. He's a number one receiver as a number two, but now he's able to use that number one platform to really showcase what he has. And then guess what? Everyone's going to share the wealth. Ryan Switzer, Dante Moncrief, everybody. You got Vance McDonald. I mean, I'm excited for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And on defense, Devin Bush, that fast linebacker out of Michigan, a young talent that can actually, bring a little something to the table, as well as having Cameron Kelly, I believe, safety, who's going to fill in probably for Sean Davis, who has his opportunity. He was in Arena Football League. These are the type moments that make men. What are you going to be made of in this situation? Don't back down. Tom Brady is a great quarterback, and I will not take that away from him. Despite, the shadiness and everything that he's done, he has done some amazing things in this league. And with that said, if you get a lead, if you get up on him, do not let go. Because when they do it, they don't let go. You have to earn those points. You have to earn that win. Don't give it to them. Meaning, do not sit there, and if you have a lead, do not sit back, play off of them. Play man, get on them, get in their face, get in the receivers' faces, get in Tom Brady's lanes, pressure him, get to where you need to be, frustrate him. Don't let him get in that rhythm. Don't play zone. Don't let him get in the nooks and crannies. Don't let him use those shifty receivers to get the advantages and gains and get chunks of yardage over time, and then maybe go up over top, with some of the deep threats. As you can tell, I'm very excited for this because win or lose, this is going to show the world what the Pittsburgh Steelers are made of, meaning they can still contend. It's going to be close either way, I feel like. Or, I could say that the Pittsburgh Steelers can maybe between a touchdown or two. But If they win up there in Foxborough, that sets the tone for the whole season. That means they're primed and ready to go, even for their opener in Seattle. I mean, and that's the thing. Don't let that game also sidetrack you. Oh, we won, we beat the Patriots, and then all of a sudden you're so gun ho on that, you're not paying attention to what's in front of you. The other team, the other opponent, was in front of you in Russell Wilson and the Seahawks, because they will be coming as well. We have two challenges, week 1 and week 2, and the question I raise to the Pittsburgh Steelers is, are you ready? Are you ready to shut out all the noise? Are you ready to be that team that's their backs against the wall and are ready to show the world that we are the Pittsburgh Steelers and we are still that smash mouth, ready to knock you down, physical team that's not backing down? Doesn't matter who we lose, who we gain, we still stick to our identity. We still stay together. And we are the team that contends in the playoffs and win championships. So with that said, everybody, enjoy Sunday. Enjoy the regular season, because you know what? This is going to be not only just for your favorite team, but as a whole, the NFL. This is going to be some year with some of the rule changes, with some of the players, the upcoming players, the players that are actually showing themselves to be superstars. This is a wonderful time to be an NFL player and also an NFL viewer. The viewer, the watcher at home, the people that sit, have, their food, you got those dinners, or you go out, you go maybe to Permanis, get a sandwich, get some wings, and actually have that quality bond one with another. So with that being said, everyone, enjoy the NFL season. Enjoy today and enjoy tonight, as the world will be watching the Pittsburgh Steelers and New England Patriots. With that being said, I'm Carmen Jones. Peace.